Hello there, you lovely ones. I am in Croydon with some beautiful, beautiful cherry blossom behind me. And I did want to make a little video about when we seem to keep attracting the same thing again and again, even though it looks different on the surface. It looks different when we start off. It looks promising. Now this could be about love, it could be about work, it could be about anything in your life where you keep going round in a vicious circle, or Groundhog Day, and what ends up happening is you keep reaffirming something you really don't want to affirm is true in your life, yet because it's the narrative that you live by. This has been going on for me for X amount of time. You can fill in the blanks. It happens again and again and again. Now why does it happen? Well, it's got nothing to do with the other person, okay? It's all to do with you. And I am totally thinking now about the fact that I've had people contact me recently and say, you know, I love this person so much, and they're torn between me and someone else, and they're not sure what to do, but actually they feel like that they have a loyalty towards this other person, even though they really, really love me. And so they're going to have to do what is dutiful, and they're going to stick with that person and not follow the love that is there between me and them. Now, that's the story, but what it's really affirming is that you're not worth anything, you're not worth enough, you're not important enough, you're not of value enough, you're not as good as. Whatever your needs are, they're not as important as the next person's. I have been through this, I have lived this so many times, you have no idea. It didn't matter how great I was, how successful I was, how many different fascinating things about me existed. In the end, it was always the other girl. It was always the other one that they went to because she needed them more than me. Or, you know, they've been together so long that there's a loyalty, there's an allegiance, there's a whatever. And it's all bullshit. It's basically, I don't value myself enough, I don't realise my value, and as a result of that, those around me don't either. And in the first place, I'd never end up in this situation if I valued myself, because I wouldn't be putting myself in a situation where someone had to choose between two people. It'd be like, this is who I am, this is what I'm about, this is where you'll find me, I'm getting on with my life. And no, if you're not sure, then this is not going to work, okay? This is not going to work, because you need to be 100% sure that what I've got is what you want. And that's when you're dealing with a match. Now, it's an awful thing to say that when something isn't working out in your life, it will be because you've got something to do with it. But usually there is a part of us that is totally invested in proving again and again that what has been true in our lives so far is always going to be true, because that's what justifies the pain that we've been through all this time. And if you've had a negative situation in your life that has actually occurred and you've got stuck in the trauma of it, it could have happened really early in your life. I mean, I'm thinking of the example here where I was told this has been my story for all of my adult life, and it's like, yeah, okay, so it happened early in your adult life, it wounded you, and you were scared it would happen again. So the next relationship that you entered into, there was that fear that that could happen. So you do everything in your power to stop it happening by acting differently, by overcompensating, by doing everything you can to be the person that you weren't last time, to not do what you feel caused the failure last time. But what's running the show isn't the actions, it's the belief inside. It's the sense that you don't deserve anything better than this. And if we're trying to gain someone's love, this is usually mummy love or daddy love, right? Then, you know, if we didn't get the approval where we wanted it, we're going to keep playing this story out with our partners. We're going to keep playing it out with our bosses. We're going to keep playing it out with our friends. We're going to keep playing out it doesn't matter what I do, he doesn't notice me. It doesn't matter what I do, she doesn't love me enough. It doesn't matter what I do, they don't prioritize me. And you know what? They're never going to, because it's your job to do that. You have an inner family, an inner masculine, an inner feminine, and an inner child. And it is your job to evolve these three aspects of your being from their wounded selves to their sacred selves. And when you do that, you are then able to start to have something different show up in your life. And when it does, you say yes to it. And you keep saying yes to it, and you deal with your resistance to it. So, hey Cherie, welcome. You deal with your resistance to it, which means, oh my goodness, can this last? Is it going to last? It feels magical. You go, yeah, it is going to last, because I believe in myself. I deserve this. I'm going to work through my own resistance to this being real, and I'm going to keep looking for the good. Because if you start looking for things to go wrong, guess what? You're going to make them go wrong. You are the co-creator of your reality. And if you want things to be different, your conscious mind can say, I'm done with this. But 90% of you ain't your conscious mind. It's your subconscious programming going, no, that's not true. This is what's true because this is what mummy and daddy taught me. This is what's true. This is what's true because this is what mummy and daddy taught me. This is what my culture taught me. This is what religion taught me. This is what my society taught me. It's all bollocks. So, if you want to be a conscious co-creator of your reality, you are going to need to be incredibly disciplined about accepting no more the stories of old, and also choosing that you are in one place and not the other. You can't have one foot in one camp and one in the other and go, I'm choosing grace and ease, I'm choosing love, but actually I want this because it reminds me of the hard work I've always been through in my life. Okay? It doesn't work like that. You keep affirming what you want, you keep aligning with it, and you keep meeting your resistance with love, because anything that's showing up outside of you as resistance, as not what you want, is actually inside of you going, I'm scared of this actually being true, I'm scared of being as magical and as powerful as you're saying I am, so I'm going to sabotage this, because if I am that powerful, oh my god, what a huge responsibility, what am I going to do about this, oh my god, then what? And that's where you surrender your personal will to your divine will. Okay, this is where we surrender the ego to the higher self, and that's another video that I'll go into. But I am really saddened by hearing people go on about how helpless they are, like building their case for how helpless and how sad they are and how it doesn't matter what they do, it's not working. It's bollocks, okay? You choose one thing and you do it consistently, and you do it with the belief that it works, and it will work. But if you're going to keep feeding those negative voices, if you're going to keep feeding the voice of the past, it's not going to happen. It's not going to work. So if you want true love, if you want an ecstatic state of sacred union, then you're going to need to show up with yourself that way, okay? And you're going to need to accept nothing less than that. And if someone ain't giving you the full deal, bye-bye, go away. Come back when you've got some goodies. At the moment, you're giving me words. So if words and actions don't add up, please just say bye and move on, okay? The rest is down to you clearing your subconscious. And if you clear your subconscious, only good things will happen. So, you've heard what the secret is. If you want to know how, get in touch. Lots of love. Have a beautiful, magnificent and wonderful day. Take care. Bye.